wait a minute here. All of my school years, I would go to school, learn in school, and then have a pile of homework to come home to. Hey, good morning. It's morning for me. Believe me, it's morning. Why does it look like I just woke up? Because I did. And I'm recording this on the only day I have this week to get any of my own business stuff done. Yet, my amazing fiance decides that we're gonna power wash the house on the backside first. By we, I mean he, because I did enough of that yesterday and I got work to do today. And yet, my office is on the backside of the house. So I'm quick recording this so I can edit it and he can be power washing. He's literally waiting on me right now. So no pressure, because for real, you come first. You come first in this situation right now. Okay, enough of that. Welcome to Motivation Moment today, and thank you for being here. Today, I want to propose a question to you. I have been listening to a lot of podcasts yet again. As always, no change there. But in one of the podcasts, they were talking about kids having homework. And as they're talking and they were just doing their own talk thing, I was thinking to myself, wait a minute. How much homework is too much homework? And by homework, I mean homework. You have to go home to do the work, right? Now you're probably wondering, why are you asking this question, Katie? Well, it's because I myself, when I worked at a different company, I had no boundaries for myself. I set no boundaries. And what do I mean by that? I would go to work all day, work honestly like 10, 12 hours a day, which is not healthy at all and would never have anyone do that. But yet I'd work at work, right? And then I'd go home to do more work. That's not healthy. There are no boundaries there at all. So my question is, are we setting up kids in schools to do all the work in school, to learn, to do all the stuff, and then go home and do hours more of homework? I don't know the answer to this, but I wanted to just propose the question. What are your thoughts? It really got me thinking. Like, wait a minute here. All of my school years, I would go to school, learn in school, and then have a pile of homework to come home to work at the kitchen table in my early years with my mom, crying at the kitchen table because I didn't get it. Remember, I fell through the cracks before everyone's eyes, except my mom and dad's, of course. But then in middle school and high school, still the same thing. Would have all this homework. And in my mind, I'm like, wait a minute. If we treated school like a job, right? You're there to learn. I'm thinking like kids is school is their job, like adult job would be. That makes no sense, but whatever. It's early. I'm tired. So if we treated it like that, kids go to school for 7-8 hours a day, okay? Just like we go to work supposedly for 8 hours a day. And I say supposedly because I for sure work more than 8 hours a day. But neither here nor there. 7-8 hours a day to go to school, okay? You're learning, you're in class, you're sitting down, you are trying to stay focused. You have a few different activities you can get out for recess and like gym, whatever. But then you come home and then you're expected to sit back down and do many more hours of homework. Does that make sense? And again, I don't know the answer to that. I'm just really questioning a lot of this right now. All because I was listening to this podcast episode and they weren't even talking about any of that, really. I mean, a little bit, but not to this extent. And they didn't take it into the direction I just took it. So where I'm going with this is, if we are expecting kids to be in school for 7-8 hours a day, paying attention, learning what they need to learn, and then coming home to do 1, 2, 3, 4 hours of homework, in my opinion, I feel that's setting people up to learn bad boundaries. Like, think right now, raise your hand. Who actually works just during the day for their job. There are people, and I'm really grateful for you because you are able to, quote, punch out, leave, and leave it behind. But there are way too many people in this world that are not doing that. They're leaving work to go home and work more. I don't believe that is healthy at all because I lived it, and it was so terrible for my mental and physical health. It was terrible. And I also am I am very, very over glorifying working a lot. I'm done. I'm over it. Oh, you worked until 11 o'clock at night? Good for you. Don't care. I set boundaries because you get one life. You get one life to live, and I'm not living my life working 24/7. It's my opinion. It's just my opinion. And I also don't believe you should either. But think about it. How much homework is too much homework? Should we have homework? Are we setting our kids up to learn how to have bad boundaries? I mean, in my opinion, that's bad boundaries. When are kids supposed to be kids? When are we adults supposed to go and do things that we want to do if we're working 24/7? Again, this is just a question here. I did give my opinion, but I am for sure going to be talking more about this on this week's podcast episode, the Different Ability Podcast. So go check that out because this is a topic when I listened to that podcast and it got me thinking and I started writing down all these notes, being like, wait a minute, what's happening here? Are we teaching our kids to set terrible boundaries? Yeah, we are, in my opinion. So if you want to hear more and learn more and even give me some info, what are your thoughts? I want to know. Drop some down in the comments. Contact me. Send me a direct message on Instagram or Facebook. I really want to know what your thoughts are. And maybe, just maybe, I will start a little series on this. I don't know. Can't promise. But if you want to learn more or listen more on at least my opinion and the reasons behind it, check out this week's podcast episode. It goes live on Wednesday. When you're watching this, it's Monday. If you're watching it on Monday, it'll be live this Wednesday. So thank you so much for listening today. And as I always say, less hate, let's go motivate. And my challenge for you is to teach your kids good boundaries because we all don't need to be working our lives away. Have a great day. Can you tell the difference in the video quality? I really hope so because I think I changed it correctly. I got the new iPhone, but again, it's early in the morning and I'm tired. You can see the clock back there actually. And it's a Sunday and I'm exhausted and I don't know if I did it right. I don't know. Have a great day.